Good morning, happy February. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today I wanted to do a longer video on February because what was coming up for me was this idea of why the uncertainty, right? Why the uncertainty in your life? Why is February bringing up this feeling of uncertainty? And I've been going through it in my own life. I've tried to swap out my camera last week to have better quality video, and that hasn't worked. I actually had to send that camera back, and now my older camera won't connect to my computer. All the settings have been checked, all the security features have been checked, and it's just not working. So here we are, old school. It's all good, and that's really what's coming through, is that we are having this feeling of wasted opportunity, missed opportunity. Why did I do this? Why didn't I do that? Should I stay in the old? Should I continue down an older path? Should I turn back around? This is the uncertainty that we're all going through, and I feel like this is a collective uncertainty, but it's also at the micro level. Was leaving that career the right way to go? Leaving that relationship, should I have done that? Should I have stayed? Would it just be better if I stayed? And so this is the uncertainty, right? Am I making the right choices and decisions for myself or not? Am I going in the right direction or not? Am I safe and stable? Because I'm feeling like things are up in the air. And this is where this is the time to dig in and to get grounded. Drop down into your heart, because really what we need to do in this month of October is just sit down. Just get grounded. Just look at where we've been. I know in one of the most recent blog posts they did, it was like 8 steps of your spiritual awakening journey. And the very first step was celebrating those small steps, celebrating those small achievements. That sometimes our shifts are so subtle that we're not taking the time to celebrate those movements that we're making, the blessings that have arrived, the abundance that has shown up. Maybe not in the way that we expected or the amount that we expected, but it did show up, right? Something shifted in a positive direction. And that's what I think February is going to be for us, is looking at where we've been, reflection, and where we're going and how we're going to get there, and really sitting down. Have we learned the lessons? Are we trying to go too fast? Are we trying to do too much? Yeah. Are we not allowing ourselves to get quiet? Because it's in those quiet moments that spirit can come through. It's in those quiet moments that spirit can show up and really show us the next step. And that's kind of where we're feeling uncertain. We don't know what the next step is. We've taken a step. We followed the subtle hints. But maybe things aren't opening up for us. So listening. Are we listening to our gut? Are we listening to spirit? Are we... These cards are literally falling out. So let's look at what the one, exploration. This is the month for exploration. Is there a different way to do things? Is there a different avenue I can take that I don't see yet? Am I exploring all my options, or am I trying to pigeonhole myself into one option or another? So this is going to be the month that Spirit is really asking us to vision. What is the vision? What is it? Maybe we don't have a full vision. Maybe we had to leave a situation, make a step because what we were in was really, really bad, right? And so now February is taking the time to set the vision. What is my goal? Where do I see myself? What are the signs and synchronicities that are showing up to kind of show me what direction to go in? And am I taking the time to listen? I know for myself this past weekend, I was feeling very, very overwhelmed. And when that happens, I know it's because Spirit's trying to get a message through, and I keep shoving it to the background, right? I keep going, no, I don't have time to stop and listen. I don't have time to. So if you're feeling very anxious right now, if you're feeling overwhelmed right now, can you stop? Can you meditate? Can you get out in nature? Can you take a salt bath? Can you do whatever your practice is that allows you to get into connection with that innermost part of yourself that is allowing the synchronicity to show up, the sign to show up, the inspiration to show up, because that's the vision. Because until you have the vision, you cannot act. And that's what I feel like February is going to bring us to, in action, right? So maybe not in this beginning part of February, but as February moves on, there will be some action that you can take. And you're going to be asked to take that action. But right now, Do you even know what that action is? Some of you are like, I do, and I've been really putting it off. I've been really saying, no, 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 I'm not ready. But others of you are saying, it's time. It's time. And that can also create the uncertainty, right? When you're ready to take a step and you go to take this step and it's like, ooh, should I? Shouldn't I? How is this going to be received? Is this going to be received okay? Am I going to lose people? Am I going to retain people? And surprisingly enough, I think what's happening is you're going to gain people. You're going to gain the support. You're going to gain whatever it is that you're needing, right? So you've done the healing. And also acting on this new vision, acting on this new goal is also going to show that you've healed. That what you've been through is not holding you back anymore. Where you're going is this new road that you're really excited about, that you can't wait to go down, even though, again, there's uncertainty and there's trepidation. We're human, right? Taking a leap of faith or following the breadcrumbs, right? It's uncertain. It's uncertain territory. It's an uncertain feeling, right? But that's what we're being asked to do, because you have, in your healing, you have gained the authority. You've gained the wisdom. You're not starting from a place of uncertainty, actually. You're starting from that place of more balance. Maybe not total balance, but more balance than you've ever had before, because in some way, you've already learned what you've needed to learn. In some way, you've already gained the experience that you needed to gain. In some way, you now know more than you've ever known before about how to protect yourself, where the protection is coming from, how to take care of yourself, how to set boundaries, how to give into the inspiration. And so this authority that you now are is where you're starting from. This is the place that you're starting from. That's why whatever direction you're being called to go in is going to work out. Whatever relationship you're being called to step into is going to work out better than it's ever worked out before, because you're not broken. You're not in despair. You're not fearful. You're not judging. You're not feeling total unworthiness. You're not feeling total victimization, right? We still have these aspects to ourselves, but we now see these aspects to ourselves, and we see where these aspects have kept us in the past from achieving, from gaining, from going, from moving, from trying, from taking the step, right? And so this is the difference. This is the big difference. So this is going to be a month of gaining the momentum, moving forward. So I'm just gonna, in this last couple of minutes, I'm gonna pull one answer card, because I know that for many of us, it's always the question: do I, don't I, should I, shouldn't I? Am I okay? Am I not okay? Is it gonna be okay? So let's get an answer. Let's get an answer from your guides, from your spirit guides that are always with you, protecting you, guiding you, loving you. What is their, because it's time. It's up to you when and how you do something, but it is up to you. And they're saying, we're giving you free will choice. We're giving you the free will choice because you've been through a period of recovery. You're starting from this place of more balance. You're starting from this place of authority. You're starting from this place of experience and wisdom, inner knowing, and the way to tap into that inner knowing, right? A way to now know that you don't do anything alone, that spirit has your back, and that you are protected. So February can be a month of uncertainty, but why the uncertainty? Because you're being called to be greater, to be bigger, to have the faith in a way that you maybe have never had the faith before, but it is now time. So I'm going to leave it at right there. Thank you so much. If you want more on me and my services and everything I got going on, please head over to my website, melissaalwatkins.com. I will never spam you. I will never DM you. I will never solicit you in those ways. I will never comment a solicitation. So please report any profiles that are coming across as not me, or me and they're not me. All right. So thank you so much. Be safe out there, and we'll talk soon.